pictograph, right, is the oldest form of an idea. That's what I'm saying, and I can back that up. I'm not just saying to say, and I can give you time.
Okay, now look, can I come in now? Can I come in now?
Oh, go ahead.
Now, the Egyptian term for pyramid is Moor, M-R. Am I wrong?
I don't know.
Yes, you're wrong. Yes, you're wrong. M-R is pronounced Mary, not Moor. You can't make a square peg into a round hole.
Now listen, no, see, you trying to switch it up. Wait a minute. You trying to switch it up, Ish, and you're a good spin doctor like that. But we know that the original pronunciation is Mary, and that's why the land was called Mary, land of the Moors. What does it now? Oh man.
So if the original pronunciation is Mary, then you cannot make it Moor. You just admitted that the original pronunciation was Mary.
When you look at the glyphs, and translate it translates M-R. That's still Moor without the vowels. Come on, man. You got dudes that's on the phone claiming to be that they know Metal Netter. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Y'all dudes got to be kidding me.
No, it is not pronounced it is not pronounced Moor.
All right, let's go with Seti. Can you help us out with that, please?
Yeah.
Can you help us out with that, please? Because he studies the language. Can you please help us out? Is he making a mistake? Is he right? Because you corrected me. I thought that shit meant nigga. You was like, hold up, you broke me down on it. So go ahead and tell us what it means. Can you get the glyph for us, please?
Yes. Okay. First of all, the word Moor, and I've dealt with this in an article already on the Facebook. One of them was a brief analysis of using Kemet to justify the use of the word nigger. Also, linguistic analysis of the word Moor, Greek or Kemetic origin. I dealt with this specifically and in detail. Okay, so this for the listener audience, you can go to my page, Sanjeti Al-Qura, linguistic analysis of the word Moor. Now, the word Mary, okay, which some people claim the word Moor comes from, okay, as we're using it here. Moor from the Greek word mortals or moore is linguistically not the same, okay? Mary means love, and the glyph is a garden tool, which is a hub, okay? And it does not mean dark or black or whatever, okay?
I've never said that. I've never made that claim.
Abba, can you just let him speak? God damn.
Abba.
Y'all dudes is crazy. Oh, shit, y'all dudes is crazy. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Y'all do y'all. I'm going to stay on the line.
No, go ahead, Abba. Go ahead. Go
ahead, brother. I'm already pulled myself out of my good character. Go ahead. Y'all do y'all. I'm going to stay on the line, though. We just going to have a discussion and engage. Go ahead, brother.
Damn, you won't let nobody talk.
Okay,
he explains to you what the glyph is, and he's giving the symbol for the glyph. All you gotta do is look that shit up.
I posted that on Sarnetta's show last night. Those was the links that I dropped in the chat. The very thing that every time I talk, somebody talk. I mean, this is why I'm shutting up. I'm going to just stay on the line. Y'all wanted me on the show, I'm on the show. I'll stay on the line.
I'm posting your link right now in the chat room, and everybody else can read that. It says Mary. I'm
okay.
posting your link.
Let me explain what this word is, okay? Okay, now let me set this premise. Abba, let me say this right now, brother. As I'm explaining this, I'm going to need you to be quiet, okay? Until I say I'm done, straight up, okay? Cut crying and all that stuff is because somebody correcting you, all right? Sit back and learn something and stop interrupting, all right? When it comes to the Kemetic language, I'm the linguist on this joint, not you. So sit back and relax and learn. Now, first of all, this word Moor that you're saying, the English term meaning dark, comes from Latin Mooris, which comes from the Greek Mooros, which means dark, which comes from Indo-European Morkos, which also relates to Persian Morkana, black ants, which also relates to another Persian term, Mohora, which is onyx, which also relates to another Serbian term, another Indo-European language, Moroccan, which means black or dark, okay? It does not come from the same, does not come from Kemet. The word for dark or black in Kemet is Kem, K-M. Now the term marry that y'all talking about, it means to love. The word Moor that y'all talking about comes from Indo-European, and it means dark. It is not a linguistic match, okay? Now, the other term that was claimed by many Moors, maybe not you, but some of them do, is this word M-E-R, which they say means overseer or director or chief or supervisor, which is incorrect. They got that from a mistransliteration on the part of E.A. Wild Spudge in his book, an Egyptian Hieroglyphic Dictionary, Volume 1, okay? It is a mistransliteration. So the Moors, certain Moors took that term and ran with it. First of all, the word is a compound word, which is emi-re. Two words, emi and re. Emi itself means, which means tongue. The whole word itself means one who's upon the mouth or one who's upon the tongue, okay? That's what the word means. It doesn't mean dark or black. So you can't say that the word Moor comes from this word Moor or mare, which means an overseer. It's not even pronounced the same, and the grammar's off, even in the dictionary, okay? I already proved, and I gave all the references and explained in great detail why it cannot be the same. It's linguistically, it is not a match, all right? So this word you're saying means mirror pyramid. Make up your mind. Does it come from Mary for pyramid, which Ishmael was correct? It's pronounced Mary. Does it come from that word? Does it come from the word Emire, which means an overseer? Or does it come from the word Mary, which also means love? Y'all can't make up your mind. You know why? Because collectively, y'all are not even on the same page. So that tells me and everyone else who has some goddamn sense that y'all trying to make something up. You're trying to make a connection that's not there, okay? Just stick with the facts, okay?
Now, am I going to speak? Can I speak uninterrupted the way this brother just spoke?
Yo, no, I'm not done. You on our show. Keep that in mind.
It's true.
I'm not done.
True indeed. True indeed.
Thank you. All right. Now, because see, on the internet, you can do all that loud talking, but you on our show. Keep that in mind.
No doubt, brother. Do your thing.
Now, okay. So again, that tells us that the information is faulty. Okay. And I'm just trying to get y'all, just stick to the facts. The history of the Moors is great and bad. What do y'all need to make up shit for? For what? Okay? You don't need to do the whole Moor, Atlantis, Lemuria bullshit that y'all got from a bunch of Ashkenazi Jews from the 1800s, man. Y'all need to cut that bullshit out. Stick to the facts, all right? Stick to the scholarship of real Moors. What about the Moors from Guatemala and Songhai, okay? Those were scholars. Right? None of them talked about Moor, Lemuria, or whatever. And if they did, demonstrated with the Arabic. Okay? Why y'all focusing on all this other crap? Where's the Arabic? Where's the scholarship part? You know what I'm saying? What? On my article, I did the scholarship. Okay? I did the scholarship. I researched it, all the references are there. So the word Moore, according to the research that I've done, and I checked it with other Indo-European languages, the word itself comes from Indo-European, hands down. Now, the people, don't get twisted, the people are not Indo-European. I was just talking about the word, so I'm not calling you, me, Ishmael, or anyone else an Indo-European. I just said that's where the word comes from, and the people are trying to make it a Kemet word when it's not. Okay?
All right. I'll tell you what.
Now I'm done.
Yeah, he's done for real. Where you at, Lord Abba?
I'm right here. I mean, can I speak now? Because I'm on y'all show, so I'm going to ask permission to speak. Okay.
But we appreciate that silence. It was a little deafening there, but go ahead.
Okay. Now, according to Thomas F. Glick, who wrote a book called Islamic and Christian Spain in the early Middle Ages, it says, in antiquity, Mauritania was originally an independent Berber kingdom on the Mediterranean coast of North Africa, named after the Moorish. Named after the Moorish tribe, after whom the Moors were named, corresponding to Western Algeria, Northern Morocco, and Spanish Plazas de whatever. The Moorish people were named for the Greek word mavros, black. Some of the earliest recorded history relates to Phoenician and Carthaginian settlements, such as Now, let us go to the etymology of the word because I want to prove a point here. Now, when you go to the etymology of the word Moor, it says North African, comma. It stops right there. Now, remember, the Greeks encountered our people, and they called themselves Moori, the people of love. The next word it says is Berber. Now, what does Berber mean? Because many people get it confused. Berber just means one who babbles confusedly and or faraway land. Let me finish. From Old French, Moor, M-O-R-E, which I can touch on a little later. From Middle Latin Moros, from Latin Moros, inhabitant of Mauritania, Northwest Africa, a region now corresponding to northern Algeria and Morocco, from Greek Moros, perhaps a native name. So they're telling you we're not sure. This is why they just put North African in the beginning. Or else, cognate with Moros, black. And then it says in parentheses, but this adjective only appears in late Greek and may as well be from the people's name as the reverse. So all that you just said don't make no damn sense, brother, because the word Moor means love. And this is what Noble Drew Ali let us know that we were. The Moors were love. He said Allah was love. The first principle is love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. If you read the Moor Quran, all throughout it is love. He tells you when you open up the book, with these lessons you can teach your children how to learn how to love instead of hate. This is the message that Noble Drew Ali brought. He said, Moors, just be yourself. When Muhammad's followers was getting persecuted, where did he send them? He sent them to the Cushites and called them the blameless ones because he knew that the pure Cushitic stock, those Moors, were over there. This is actual fact. You just tried to relate Kim and Dark. I mean, I ain't got nothing to do with that. The etymology just says that this name Moor or Moros became cognate with black in late Greek, which means that in the early Greek it was not cognate with black. So your whole explanation just got busted up. It just got busted up.
Let me explain to you where you just made your error at. Because you made the quote that Moor was a derivative of Maori. Do you know when the Maori kingdom took place? Do you know what year that was? Because you never gave any dates at all. But do you know what date that happened at?
Now, you have to understand this.
Answer the question.
I'm going to answer. Now, when the Greeks come in, what is that? In 110 BC? And they see these people? Wait a minute. What?
I asked you, do you know when the Maori kingdom came in, since that was your quote? Do you know when the Maori kingdom was in existence?
The Maori kingdom is Egypt. The Maori kingdom is Egypt. This is why the prophet let it be known. Egypt, the capital. Oh, my goodness. The people, listen, the people called it more. The Greeks called it Mauritania. They called that strip Mauritania. We had dominion over that whole land, and the dominions of that whole land, the capital of that whole dominion was Egypt. Like, this is simple.
Let me explain it to you, because you're dealing with a lot of misinformation.
I just showed and proved. Can you rebut what I just said?
Yes, I can, because you didn't supply any dates at all.
I just told you. I just gave you a date.
Okay, well, it was the incorrect date.
You're right and I'm wrong. Go ahead, brother.
Sure. Moors as a people came into existence by permission of the Greeks and the Romans. Now, the Moors came to be associated with Muslims, but actually Moor predates Islam, and it derives from a Numidian kingdom of Maori, which was the 3rd century BCE. 3rd century. You didn't know that, but I'm going to continue.
That's 200. That's 200 in case you ain't figured it out. Go ahead.
Okay, and that's in northern, central, and western part of Algeria, not Egypt, and it's a part of northern Morocco. Now, the name can be applied to the people of the entire region, and they were called Moorishi by the Greeks, and that was by Strabo, and Moori by the Romans. During the Moori or the Moors were trading partners of Carthage. On my Facebook page, I put a whole map of that whole region that was up there of how the Moors came into existence and who they were doing their trading with. Now, during that age, the Moori were the trading partners, but it was founded by the Phoenicians. History has been variously known by the Libyans ancient Greek, as Numidians and Moori by the Romans and Moors by the medieval Europeans. So in other words, during this 3rd century BCE, it went from a landmass of the kingdom of Moori to be applied to the people. And the Moors were named after the Moori kingdom. So there were no Moors before 3rd century BCE. But what you're doing is you're trying to interface the name Moor and make it older by attaching it to an older civilization. That's why you cannot supply any dates.
Number one, I supply the date because that is when they named the kingdom Mauritania. You are still going off of your European conception of when the kingdom was called Mauritania. Like, you don't see that? The article, the article is saying that when they came in contact with these people, they were Maori. When they came in contact with them.
Your quote came from saying that the word Moor came from the Maori kingdom, but you didn't have a date of when the Maori kingdom even existed. The Maori kingdom came into existence 3rd century BCE. That was your quote. Brother,
yeah. Did you really hear what I said, or are you just trying to make do your best to just try to make me look bad? Because that's what it seems like you're doing. The Greeks came in. They came in and met the Maori. They were introduced as the Maori. They introduced themselves as Maori. The Greeks called it Mauritania.
Okay, he said that kingdom only extends to 3rd century BC. Damn,
exactly.
That's mathematics. What are you talking about?
It's dates. So you're trying to make it older than what it really is.
Right. 3rd century BC is 200, in case you ain't realized that. I just wanted to put that there for a minute. Look,
what I've noticed.
No, we're being fair because guess what? Everybody heard your explanation. You got your full explanation on it, and everybody heard Ish, and everybody heard Sanjetti. So everybody will download the thing and figure it out for themselves. You get your fair shake. Come on, yo, don't do that. I'm my brother's keeper. Come on, yo.
Indeed.
And what I'm saying is you did a good job on trying to explain that. You didn't come with some mythological shit this time. You said what you said. And
I didn't come with nothing mythological the first time.
Built the Nile. He did say that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I mean, like I said, the Nile is proof itself. I mean, we ain't even going to rehash that. What I'll do is touch on it when the time comes.
Well, we won't go to the lines real quick. I know some people calling in and trying to just jump in. So anybody on the lines?
Brother, for real, and he needed to go and prove their lineage back to Egypt. And I can. People have already gone to my page and seen when I opened up my African ancestry, and that's the Ankh, and the Ankh is tied back to the Kush region, as well as my father's from Guinea-Bissau, and they are direct lineage of Kemet as well.
You say what? Can he prove who lineage back to Egypt?
The Ankh. The Ankh is the lineage of Kemet.
Oh.
So I just wanted to answer the brother's question. That was a very good question.
I mean, really, in all actuality, we all trace ourselves back to that one point, and even before that kingdom was established. I mean, the prophet the prophet did lay it out. I mean, everything that he said was, to me, all wise, right, and exact. He just spoke it in biblical terms so that the people that he came to in 1923, who was still sharecropping for the most part, could understand it. He said that Kush was the first inhabitants of the land of Canaan, of the land of Africa. Now, when you look, Kush, the empire is older than the Egyptian. Am I right or am I wrong?
Absolutely.
He said, wait, brother. He said, then came his father Ham. Now, we know that Ham represents what? Ham represents Egypt. Am I right? According to the biblical scholars.
What we have to understand is that the prophet was dealing with a lot of limited information, and he did a wonderful job with the information that he had. But, if we understand that when we do our own studies, because we're supposed to be scientists, it's okay to understand that he was dealing with limited information. So
no, I understand that, Ish. That's why I'm glad brothers like y'all do what y'all do. Huh?
Yeah, but you cut me off again.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. But, I mean, I was just saying I'm glad y'all do what y'all do. I mean, I'm just keeping it official.
I'm on the same page with you, but I'm just saying that we don't take everything that the prophet said is the gospel if we have to understand that historically some things were incorrect. If he says that the only river was the Nile that flowed north, and then
no, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. That was something I had researched, and that's how it came up. He didn't say that. He just said we dredge the river now. That wasn't from his word.
Well, not even you, not particularly on that, but there are people that apply things to Moorish history. They'll say they come from Moor. They'll say they come from Numeria, things that the prophet never even said, but they'll try to apply it to make it authentic within Moorish history.
But wait, can I say this right quick? The prophet did say Atlantis was going to rise again. He did mention Atlantis.
All right, enough of that. I refuse. I'm not going over that. I'm not doing that for a minute, yo. Come on, leave the prophet out of this one for a minute, yo. Where's you?
I mean, I'm just saying what the prophet did mention Atlantis.
Matter of fact, you got a place in Africa called Atlantis. Don't get me started on that, man. Let me come to number 347. Your line is open.
Peace, brother.
Black African Power.
It's long.
This is Brother Bashir from the Bastard Smash. He told me to give you a call in, Brother Ankh. So I was just calling in, listening to the conversation.
Bastard Smash is got you. I got you. How you doing, my brother?
Yeah, you know, man. I had to give you the shout out, you know, and
that, yo.
hopefully, well, one thing I want to do is I would like to invite the brother Lord Abbott to our show. I think you got a lot of sublime stuff to say. So, and also Brother Oak and the I'm in Rod crew, we supposed to get something. I don't know if Brother Oak, you know, out to the brothers, but I'm gonna give y'all my phone number. Lord Abbott, take it down. All y'all.
True. I mean, can I get a a feel of what your show is about? Because I had promised my people that this would be the last show that I do like this, because I knew it was going to be yelling and screaming and all that. And my message from here on out is dealing in that political field until I do my lecture.
You was the only one yelling and screaming, Abbott. You was the only one yelling and screaming. You have to go back and hear that shit.
Well, I'm gonna tell you. Well, basically, I'm from the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. You know, so I want you to call me first. That's why I gave you my phone.
All right, true. Give me your number, brother.
610-802.
802.
610. 802. 7995. And
what's your attribute again?
610.
No, I said, what's your name? What's your name, brother?
Oh, Bashir. Bashir.
True. I got you.
If you got time after the show, just give me a holler, Brother Ankh, you too. So I got one statement and a question I'm gonna ask. My first, and I know y'all might not like it, is, I think that you are being a little unfair and a little biased to what the brother Lord Abbott has said. And as him being a guest on the show, I think there should be a little bit more courtesy there. But that's
he called in.
But my next question is...
I was asked to call in.
Wait, whoa, let's clear that one up. Come on, Lord Abbott.
Yeah, I was asked to call in, nonetheless.
Lord Abbott, come on.
Let the brother finish. We ain't gonna go there. Come on. I'm here. If we ain't gonna go there, let the brother say what he got to say.
Okay. No, I was just saying that because I really did. That's what I really did observe. But anyway, I'm just saying.
Wow.
But secondly,
all the facts, or you want piece of it?
Did you think about the debate I wanted to have with the Amin Ra Squad? Is the Quran a myth? Is y'all going to step up to the plate on that, or are we just going to keep going back and forth, passing messages?
The Quran is a myth. I want to hear you claim that the Quran was a myth, brother.
Excuse me?
Have you ever heard anybody of the Amin-Ra Squad say that the Quran was a myth?
Yes, I did. In fact, I don't know what I'm talking about. On the Sign Letter show.
It was Hebu that said it was me. I said it was a myth.
Let me tell you what I said, though. I said the origins of the Quran in the Quran is mythological. That's exactly what I said. And I'm going to ask you the same question. I didn't get an answer. I'm saying is when the Prophet Muhammad was in the damn cave and he was talking to who, brother? Who was he talking to?
Yo, you say the same thing every time, brother. We're not going to get into the depth of this in a 30-second question and a 2-second answer. It's deeper than that, huh? It's deeper than that, but I'm going to give you the answer that you want. Yes, it was an angel, but now I throw back the question to you. What is an angel?
I'm asking a messenger.
Well,
a messenger.
They said that Prophet Muhammad flew away on a winged horse. That means that it's a myth because horses don't have wings.
First of all, you have to establish what is authenticated and what is just what you're saying is a myth. And the Prophet Muhammad, first of all, being on flying away of some horse or whatever the case may be, I never heard that hadith. But secondly, metaphors are always used throughout our whole life. It was used in Kemet. It's used at the beginning of the time. It's going to be used at the end of the time.
So horses have wings, brother?
What I'm asking you, but what I'm
have wings, brother?
Obviously, what I said must have flew over your head. Even if that was said, obviously it's not a literal thing; it's a metaphorical thing. And if we're not going to speak in metaphorically now. Therefore, you might as well stop talking literal. I mean, you might as well just make everything literal, which is not practical.
Let me say something. Since horses don't have wings, then that makes it a myth. On a winged horse.
It doesn't make it a myth. Did you hear what I said? Metaphors can be used. Metaphors don't necessarily mean it's a story based on.
Not literal.
If I say I'm hungry as a horse or I'm hungry as a hostage, it doesn't mean I'm a hostage nor I'm a horse.
Can I ask you a question? Yo, brother, hold on. Why are you so real quick? I want to ask the brother. Why are you so set against mythology? When you know for a fact that the oldest people on the planet use mythology as a higher teaching tool. It was the Greeks that came in and changed mythology to something else. That's a high African damn teaching tool. You making it seem like you're making a joke. So I really gave a shout out to the Quran when I said that.
But the understanding, this is what I'm going to say.
Metaphors, mythology, they're teaching tools of ancient people. Why don't you take offense to that?
No, I didn't take offense to that. I took offense when the brother. No, listen to me, brother. I took offense when the brother said on the Sinetta show that the Quran is a myth. You heard the brother say that he said that. And on the Sinetta show.
All right. What I was trying to say that it was mythology. It's mythology. All right.
Hey, okay. Now, okay.
If you talking about Noah's boat, that's mythology. You talking about Moses, that's mythology. All them people's mythology. That's what I was saying. Now, we know it got concepts in the Quran that could be related to, the way people act in society, and it could teach us certain things just like anything else. But as I said, it's mythology. So, do you believe that? Yes or no?
The Quran has been used to enslave African people for over 1,000 years. So
that's a lie.
You hold no. That holds no water, brother. That holds no water. You have no proof or evidence.
Slavery doesn't hold any water to you because that's the oppressive book that was used to kill, murder, and rape African people. So
put it on me, brother. Put it on me.
And of course, that Quran is a grafted version of the Torah and the four Gospels. It's a grafted version.
Is it? Hold up. Is it, brother? Is it?
Is it what? I mean, there were 3 questions asked. Which question do you want me to respond to?
I said the Quran is a grafted version of the Torah and the Gospels. That's
not true at all. It's not true.
Yes, it is because you got Jewish prophets in the Bible.
Okay. Hold on. Wait a second.
You got Moses.
Wait a second.
You got Moses and you got Noah that originated in the Torah. What are they doing in the Quran? For instance, let me say this. Like a regular person in the community, we know that Prophet Muhammad ain't no angel came to him. So we know Prophet Muhammad, he had to learn about these prophets from somebody else. Just like if I just came out the womb of my mom and I'm growing up, I had to learn about Muhammad. It didn't just come to my head. So he learned it from, even if you look in the hadith, when he supposedly got the metaphor or whatever angel on the cave of Hira, he went straight to his wife, Khadijah, if I'm saying it right, and then Khadijah brought her to her cousin. You understand what I'm saying?
Go ahead, you're right.
You say his name, he was a Christian.
You're right. That's right.
Christian?
You're right. That's right.
The Muslims in Arabia, they took up the culture of the pagans. Ramadan, walking around the Kaaba, and all that stuff. They took over the same people that they want to speak out against. How you talk about the people that you take up their traditions? Ramadan and you understand what I'm saying? Walking around the Kaaba and doing a Hajj. The people used to do all that, man. So,
okay, I can dig it. Hold on, brothers. Let me say this, brothers. I'm in Rock Squad. Let me say this, brothers. Bass and Smash Show, Mondays, you have 2 hours. Y'all get 5 minutes. Our squad get 5 minutes. We'll prove to the people who holds more water, and that's the bottom line. I mean, what's all the rap for?
Let me ask you one question.
Islam has not been a friend of African culture. It's been used.
And that's a lie. That's a complete lie.
And to murder African people.
Okay. So Islam wasn't a friend to Malcolm X. That's what you telling me? Islam wasn't a friend to the tens and thousands of brothers that raised up. That's what you telling me, brother?
Can I read a quote right quick? Can I read a quote right quick, Ish?
No, hold on, Lord Abba. Hold on.
Wait, I just want to read a quote to Ish. It's very short. Nah, that's my word. It's very short. It says the trade.
Then you can come in. Hold on.
All right, no doubt, brother, no doubt.
I want to ask the brother on the phone, right? If you take the Torah out of the Quran, and you take the New Testament out of the Quran, and you take Egypt out of the Quran, what do you have left, brother?
What you mean? You have a whole lot left, brother.
Like what?
First of all, you have the whole Sharia, or the whole code of life that is not in the Torah, that is not in the Gospels or the Bible that we see today. You have the whole code of life that is not in there, which consists of 65% of the book. 65% of the book, brother.
Real quick. If you take away Abraham, you don't even have a race.
No, you ain't got no race.
You ain't got no race. If you take Abraham away, there's no Ishmael.
Yo, what you talking about, though?
Yo, I don't. That's why I said. This is why I said. See, you say it's not worth it because first of all, you're running scared. You're running scared because this is how. Hold on. Let me tell you how.
Let me tell you the concept from, yo. Come on, I used to follow the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad.
You ain't follow no Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You didn't follow his Sunnah. You didn't follow his Sunnah. I guarantee you ain't follow his Sunnah.
Sahih al-Bukhari, Sahih Muslim.
Brother, I guarantee you didn't never follow the Sunnah of the Prophet.
I showed it on YouTube. I still got books, man.
Because you hold books and because you said you made salat. That makes you follow of the Sunnah?
Stop trying to prove that shit, man.
No, you scared. What are y'all scared for? What are y'all scared for? What are you scared for? What are y'all scared for, man?
Hey, man, hold on for a minute.
Go ahead, my name is Bashir. Bashir Haq.
Bashir Haq. What does that mean? Bashir Haq?
Bashir, it means the bringer of the good news, which I'm giving you today. And the Haq means the truth, brother.
Islam.
Is that like German?
Is the good news? Is the good news the 30 million Africans that were murdered in Zanzibar under the auspices of Islam and the Quran? Is that what the good news is?
First of all, those facts or so-called facts are not facts at all. They are fiction. Wow. They go with the other F. They're fiction. Hold on. You saying 30 million? Wow. You saying that the so-called Muslims destroyed 30 million people? Wow. Bring it to the Bass and Smash Show.
Wait, I have a question for you for a minute. Let me ask you a real quick question. Are you telling me that the Quran does not show you how to treat a slave? Yes or no?
The Quran teaches you how to do all of that, brother. All of that. But
wait, stop a minute.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So if the Quran teaches you how to take care of slaves, what the hell would black people deal with something like that for? Can I get the next caller?
Okay, let me answer that. Let me answer.
We're going to freeze it for a minute. We're going to freeze that for a minute. That's called checkmate for a minute. Can I go to 9313?
Listening. That's all I'm doing, listening.
Listening to the nonsense. Okay, let me get 240.
Thank you, Queen.
Appreciate you, Queen.
Peace.
and power to the Amir Ra Squad. This is Sultan Seti had her room. And I really am trying to be calm because, first of all, the brother who's calling from the Ahmadiyya movement, wow, we don't even really need to go there. That's the most, like, really, I'm going to be respectful, though, because you're calling in. I have a question for Lord Abba, but first and foremost, respect, you know, and honors to Noble Drew Ali, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and all the ancestors who came before us to try to bring knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to, you know, of self to the people. You made a statement that, you know, we don't understand the Moorish Science Temple, so I would like to ask you, you know, give me some clarity, because to me, all due respect, and I practice Islam, I've said it before, I practice Islam on the Quran and the Sunnah, according to the teachings of the Salaf for the Ahmadiyya brother. It just seems to me like it's a graftation of Islam, and for example, like every time y'all start out, you say Islam. You know Islam is Islam is complete submission to Allah with Tawheed, right? And you talked about recently, you posted something about the Eid al-Fitr, which is, you know, the breaking of the fast, the 3-day holiday at the end of Ramadan. And
That's
many
wrong.
of the
That's wrong.
listen. Let me finish. And many of the practices in Islam are straight up like Northern Cradle, which if you need to Google it, just Google Sheikh Anta Diop's two cradle theory. Like, I'm not understanding, because to me, from my own practice, I have to say it's the most oppressive thing out there. Well, besides the Hebrew Israelite doctrine, it's the most oppressive thing out there for women. I practiced it for 16 years as a Sunni and as an Ansar, and then in the last 10 years up on the way of the Salaf, which is the most stringent version of Islam you can get. Besides the Taliban, it's the most stringent version of Islam. But this is what I keep hearing, like, the way y'all treat your women. Some of y'all say the black woman is God, but the next minute you bringing in these Islamic practices, which are not indigenous to the continent. So please enlighten me. Do you follow the 5 pillars of Islam? Do you pray 5 times a day? Do you read anything besides Circle 7, Quran? What are you about? What is it?
All right. The first thing
she asked me the question, brother. Whoever trying to speak, look, can I answer the question? She asked me the question. Number one, I'm going to bring you to a debate that Noble Drew Ali had with a brother named Sadi Mujib, who was an Orthodox, I believe, Sunni Muslim. I forget which country. I think it was the Sudan that he hailed from. And he was opposed to the Prophet's teachings of Islam, because he was saying that was not the Islam that was revealed by Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. Noble Drew Ali told this brother that al-Islam that they are now practicing today over there in the East is hocus pocus, and it will not work for my people here on this land. So the tenets of the Moorish science and the original Islam that Prophet Muhammad brought, which was not the suppression of the woman, which was making the woman equal as the man, because before the Prophet Muhammad, you had all of those tribes, and what they were doing, and I suggest you do some research on this, they were killing the newborn baby girls. They was burying them. I don't care if you have 4 baby girls in a row. They would bury the babies. The Prophet Muhammad came and ended all of this. Our view on Islam has become obscured by the Armenoids, and I want y'all to look that up. The original Caucasians who came in and took over that land. They were also called the Philistines back in that day, or the Amu, as our ancient Talmudian ancestors called them. We are viewing Islam, number one, in the light of what the pale Arabs did. Like, a lot of brothers like to make the assertion, why did they say the Moors, most of them, but then some will say the Arabs, they ransacked Timbuktu and Shanghai, when Timbuktu and Shanghai was Moorish empires. The people that ransacked those Moorish empires were pale Arabs. This is actual fact. So I think our views have become so distorted, and that's why Noble Drew Ali told them that Islam that they're practicing over there now will not work for our people. That's why when you go to certain temples, you're going to see grand sheikesses standing up there, and they're going to be, delivering that word and spitting that law. So that's not practice in the Moorish Science Temple of America's Islam.
Okay, now can I respond to the sister, because she said some things. The first thing is, when you speaking about the Ahmadiyya movement in Islam, you have to first understand what it is you're speaking on. You just cannot hear something and say you know about it. Secondly, when you talk about Tawheed and you talk about the pillars of Islam, what you are actually talking about is a system that has proven to benefit every individual. Proven. Even if you don't agree with the Quran in its concepts, the practical, the practice of just the 5 pillars alone will allow the black man and black woman to raise up out of the depths of the hell that they are in. And the Amin Ra Squad got to show and prove on the Bash and Smash show, as y'all like to say. So I say put up or shut up. And that's for the
sound like a challenge to me.
As for the sister the sister, she never followed the sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad. May peace and blessing. Never did. I can tell by the way she say.
Takila.
Let me tell you.
You know what?
Real quick.
You are the person that, why do you say that which you do not know? Don't speak without knowledge, because knowledge precedes speech and action, and that's from Sheikh Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab from the 3 fundamental principles. I'm trying to tell you, I only left Islam in December. I was up on the Quran and the Sunnah, up on the way of the Salaf. So don't tell me, because for real, your Ahmadiyya movement is some straight up Indo-Pak European. You're bullshit, for real. And I could go to the mass right up the street.
Now, this is why I'm telling you why you didn't practice the Sunnah.
You are on the most deviant. You are on the most deviant path.
Respectfully.
The most deviant path of Islam. If you really want to be real, you're not even deal with anything straight up African. At least the Moorish Science Temple got brothers who they don't say black because that's a slave status. At least they know they're African. You're dealing with some mirror to gulag. Every damn African is a pack of.
Okay, respectfully.
How are you the gatekeeper?
Wait, I'm going to say this respectfully. You said Eid ul-Fitr 3 days. It's not 3 days.
The problem is
let me tell you something. You know what my name was in Islam? It was Khadija. Khadija radiallahu anha, the wife of the Prophet Muhammad. Don't think I don't know what I'm talking about. Knowledge precedes both speech and action. You got to speak the truth even when it's against yourself. You got to speak the truth even when it's bitter. So I know what I'm speaking on. I know what the hawk is. All right?
So come on the show, sister, tomorrow, 6 o'clock, Bash and Smash. Just tell me what the hawk is on the show. We invite everybody. We're inviting everybody. You could be our star tomorrow.
Yeah. And you want to talk about the Sharia
tomorrow.
It's based on the Quran and the Sunnah.
Okay, but you call in the show. I'll make sure you get your words out. You'll get 5 minutes to speak. I get 5 minutes to speak. We'll go on through the whole show like that, then take question and answers. We ain't going to cut each.
And then there's 40 men. Malik, Shafi, Hanafi, and Hanbali. Come on, Aki, you're not talking with the dummy.
Are you going to show up to the show tomorrow?
No. I am in graduate people. I don't know if I have the time. Because really, I just came out of my element. You know what I'm saying?
Sister, can I ask you a question? Did I answer your question satisfactorily upon the explanation of the Moorish Science Temple in Islam?
I do need to do some more research, Lord Abba, because really, there's a lot of, a whole bunch of debating going on between my brothers. All y'all are God. I love all y'all. I'm really tired of it, and I really just think we should take the best. Y'all talk about, business, commerce. I really think to just take the best from your community, take the best from ours. I'm trying to,
You have a Facebook page?
To be able to, collaborate. And I've been saying this when I keep asking you about business. We need to collaborate. But I had some straight up like that brother was talking about. Get hot because you can hear it in my voice. I came out of my
no, you definitely on fire. I was just like that not too long ago. You have a Facebook page, sister?
Say what now?
Do you have a Facebook page?
Everybody
brother, we're friends. Suten Seti had her. We're Facebook friends.
Oh, okay. So then we could definitely build on there. I don't have no problem with showing people why this is the way to go. We do this what we're doing because we got some scholars on the line. We got some scholars on the line. I'm not a scholar. Them brothers, they deeper than me. I just came in, took my lumps. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it official, and I gave my lumps. So that's just how it goes. So
we have inboxed about business before because you're the one who told me about the 76 LLCs. I told you my background. You said, sister, you may have knowledge that we don't.
That's right. Then we need to link up. Definitely. We need to link up. What territory you in? What state you in?
I'm in Maryland, right? I'm in Maryland.
Okay, you ain't too far. That's what's up. We going to definitely build, sister.
for us to build. I mean, you know, we have all these ideological debates and everything. You know what? I don't really care. Back in the days when I first took the Shahada on Branford Place in Newark, all of us were in the nation, Answer, 5%, Sunni, whatever. It's no problem. In a cipher like New York and New Jersey, everyone knows they're on something different. It's when you step outside those boundaries that a lot of this crazy kalam starts. But people who don't understand how New York and New Jersey really are, they think it's a lot of infighting. It's really not. It's outside that cipher that the fitness really happens. But really, I don't really care what anyone else is upon. I do have a problem with the fact that Christianity and Islam really are the greatest cultural subjugators, but I'm willing to accept that my Moorish brothers and sisters have some things that can be brought to the community, because I'm all about the economic development, and that's where y'all's core competencies are. That's what I do.
A little secret for everybody. The Moors learned from the Ahmadiyya Muslim community.
No, brother, don't do that.
I can show and prove.
Brother, don't do that, brother.
The Indo-Pak was inferiority.
Wait, brother Bashir, don't do that, brother. I'll come on your show. Don't do that, brother.
Her anyway, and I don't want her to be disrespectful. But what I meant in the context of what I said, when I said you truly didn't follow the sunnah of the Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, is because the fact that one, sister, the Eid al-Fitr is not 3 days. It's only 1 day. Okay? That's a mistake. Allah is the Most High. But anyway, nevertheless, what I'm telling you is, and I'm in
certain things
to improve.
Brother, hold on. I just want to ask you.
Our differences of opinion, according to the different imams, there are differences on. Some brothers don't have a problem with wearing the pants above.
Wait. Everybody, excuse me for a minute. Sis, I don't want to overtalk you.